Coming up on Hashtag That,
we're back with the latest Hollywood news updates. Here's the latest update about Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson's relationships, thoughts on the new Olivia Rodrigo documentary, and more.
All that and more from Hamden to Hollywood. We're your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news. Welcome back to Hashtag That. I'm Ben Darling.
And I'm Jamie Manley. Let's dive into some Hollywood news scoop.
The Oscars were quite a ruckus this week as the winner of the Best Actor award, Will Smith, marched onto the stage to slap comedian Chris Rock. This was Will Smith's reaction to Chris Rock making some very obscene comments about the appearance of his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. After the slap, Chris Rock tried to play it off, exclaiming that Will Smith just slapped him. Will Smith then fires back to tell Chris Rock to keep his wife's name out of his mouth. This exchange preceded the announcement that Will Smith would be declared the Best Actor, and in his acceptance speech, he talked about defending family and loving above all else. He also took a moment to apologize to the Academy for what had happened. This past Tuesday, the CW released its season renewals. Shows including Walker, Riverdale, and my personal favorite, The Flash, have all been renewed among other series. CW released this information quite early, as many fans thought that these shows would be on their last season. Alongside these renewals, it was announced the CW would not be continuing its deal with Netflix to have any scripted shows on the streaming platform. Instead of this previous deal, CW will be turning to HBO Max for its DC content and Paramount Plus for the other series.
Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson are taking their relationship to the next level. Recently, Kim Kardashian was featured on The Ellen Show, where she explained that Pete branded the word Kim onto himself. She mentioned that he wanted to get something that he couldn't remove, as he is in the process of removing several of his tattoos. He also has another tattoo of Kim that says, "My girl is a lawyer," that the reality star just recently posted to her Instagram story. The branding has gotten quite the reaction on social media. Twitter user @LegendaryEnergy said, quote, "Blink if you need help, ski," end quote. This past week, Machine Gun Kelly announced his first ever arena tour, playing at over 50 arenas across North America and Europe starting this June. The tour features a multitude of special guests like Avril Lavigne, Black Bear, Trippie Redd, Willow, Travis Barker, and my personal favorite, Ian Dior. The tour announcement comes after the release of his brand new album, Main Street Sellout, which has gotten some incredible reactions from punk rock fans. Tickets for the tour went on sale this past Thursday, and yes, I did buy tickets to 2 of his shows already. In honor of all the looks of the Oscar red carpet last night, we decided that we're gonna rate the best and worst dress of the night. But unfortunately, you know, we gotta break some hearts out today, so let's just kind of get into it.
That's right, Jamie, so let's get started.
So I'll go first. So my personal favorite for best dress was, of course, Zendaya. You know, she had a 2-piece set from Valentino, and honestly, she never misses. She always has a unique outfit. You know, she stands out among everybody else on the red carpet, and you know, from her being on Euphoria to now being on the red carpet, there's an immediate change, and I'm here for it, and I'm a Zendaya stan forever.
Right. I personally love Jason Momoa's fit the best. I love the suit. It looked absolutely fantastic. The black suit was amazing. The rings that he has on his finger, S tier. I like to call him the absolute drip king. And I like the pocket in his jacket. He had the Ukrainian colors, which I think is like enough of a thing to promote awareness about the conflict, but also at the same time, it's not like drawing attention from anything else to be like, hey, I support this guy. That's why you should like me. He's doing it to be actually correct.
For sure. I thought that was, you know, a really remarkable thing for him to do. And unfortunately, now we need to get into the worst dress. And I'm going to go with Kristen Stewart. You know, she had this too casual shorts, blazer outfit kind of going on. It wasn't really giving anything. I just thought it was, you know, too casual for the Oscars. And, you know, the Oscars is such a big event. So I thought she could have done something, you know, a little bit more that is, you know, towards the Oscars. But I think she was just trying to be edgy or something. And it didn't come out the way that maybe viewers wanted to see it.
Yeah. My worst dressed. I picked Timothy Chalamet, to much of horror of many of our producers. I disliked the lack of shirt that he had. It was just not working for me. The jacket was fun, it was interesting, and it was new. I liked the little lace, but it's just, again, the no shirt. If he had like a button up or something, I felt like that would honestly have been better. And especially since it's March and it's still a little cold. So
I disagree, but that's okay.
that's valid.
Well, that's all we have for our best and worst dressed review. And now we're heading to our first commercial break. But stay with us. We'll be right back. I don't know about you, Ben, but I have been dying to see Olivia Rodrigo's new documentary, Driving Home to You. Let's head over to Liz to hear her review.
Thanks, Liz. Hollywood highs and lows are back in town, and Jess is here to tell us everything we need to know. What do you have for us, Jess?
What's up, hashtag? I'm here to bring you this week's Hollywood highs and lows, so let's get right into it. A high note for tonight is Kate Middleton having her real-life Cinderella moment during her Caribbean tour with Prince William. Although the two did not arrive in a carriage, they did indeed have a magical night enjoying dinner. Middleton paired a blue clutch with her satin dress and wore nearly $17,000 worth of jewelry. Prince William also dressed to impress, wearing a blue velvet jacket and matching bow tie. The Duchess has continued to impress everyone with her elegant fashion choices, and supporters are wondering what she will wear next. Now let's switch it up and drop it to an ultimate low. The 50-year-old Foo Fighters drummer died in a hotel room in Colombia. According to officials, Taylor Hawkins had drugs in his system at the time of his death, but the exact cause is yet to be determined. The Colombian Attorney General's office released a statement on Twitter that Hawkins' death is being investigated. It was reported that paramedics responded to a call about his chest pains, but by the time they came, the musician was pronounced dead. Due to the tragedy, the band canceled the rest of its South American tour. Finally, let's end on a high note. Taylor Swift and her longtime boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, were spotted on a cute but rare night before CAA pre-Oscar party. Although the couple likes to keep things private, they were together for a majority of the night and looked very much in love. According to sources, the couple was introducing each other to their friends and looked smitten. The pair has been going strong for 6 years and have only made a few public appearances together. Many fans were left feeling warm and fuzzy at how open the couple was being, considering Swift likes to keep her love life out of the public eye. That's all I have for highs and lows this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Jess. Thinking about watching Bridgerton Season 2, let's head to Krista, Audrey, and Bella to hear their thoughts on the long-awaited season release.
As we all know this week, Hollywood has been full of some major news. Hopefully, Julia can catch us up on everything we need to know. What do you have for us, Julia?
What's up, guys? I'm so excited to give you this week's Hollywood news update. So let's begin. For mom movie fans like myself, this year we're celebrating The Godfather's 50th anniversary and its crazy timeline of success in motion picture history. The debut of the film was made in 1972 and its highest grossing movie of all time, reaching $1.6 billion. That's crazy. Director Francis Ford Coppola and legends Al Pacino and Robert De Niro made an appearance last night on the Oscars to share this exciting news. I also discovered that The Godfather is being released for a limited time in theaters due to the anniversary. It's an offer you can't refuse. What do you guys think of this film and its accomplishments? Are you going to go watch in theaters?
Now, personally, being a film major, I'm really sorry to say, but I actually haven't seen the original Godfather or any of them. But I will say that they have come so far, and the fact that they're able to, recreate it or make another one is super exciting. And, I give all the credit to them in the world because it was such a popular, it is such a popular movie all around the world. So I'm sure so many fans are excited to see it. What do you think?
Yeah, I know. I'm a terrible film major too, and I haven't watched it either. So I'm taking this as an opportunity to indeed watch it because when life gives you an opportunity, you have to take it. And so now that I'm getting an opportunity to watch The Godfather, I feel like I just have to. Like, God is calling at this point. So, Julia, what are your thoughts?
I think you're right, Ben. I think this is your opportunity to go stream The Godfather right now. It's definitely one of my favorite films, and I even watched it for my birthday as a present to myself. It's amazing. On to some other major news. Engagement rumors are raging as Rihanna was spotted with a huge diamond ring on her hand. Rapper A$AP Rocky and Rihanna are a couple, and fans, including myself, are wondering if these two are tying the knot following Rihanna's pregnancy. It would make sense to assume that the couple would be getting married after Rihanna announced early this year that A$AP and herself were going to be parents after dating since 2020. It would be great to know for sure if we're going to hear the wedding bells soon, but Rihanna has yet to say anything concrete. Hosts at the desk, that diamond is really convincing. Do you think Rihanna's getting engaged? Do you think that there is any truth to this speculation?
I feel like there could definitely be truth to the speculation because a ring could mean a lot of things. A ring could just mean a ring. Jason Momoa had rings on him, but does that mean he's getting engaged? They were pretty sick rings. However, it still could indicate that they want to keep something private, but they're just not ready to release it to the public yet. So honestly, it could be either way, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, for Rihanna being her, she works in very mysterious ways. And when you got the ring on the finger, she could be saying something, but she also could be doing something, to stir the pot or get people excited. But I do think that they will end up, I think that they are secretly engaged or they are going to be engaged and get married in the very soon coming years because I think that they're a great pair. But Julia, what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think that there's rumor about the speculation that they're engaged. I mean, the ring has a lot of bling, so I think A$AP might have bought it for Rihanna for a very good reason. And finally, our last story is about Wendy Williams temporarily leaving her show due to health and legal issues. Wendy took to social media to talk about her frozen bank accounts and her struggles with mental health. She is taking this time off from her job and her life to figure things out and get back on her feet. For those who know Wendy, she's a little bit out there, but we all hope that she'll be back to normal soon. What do you guys think of Wendy, and what do you think about this situation overall?
I feel like this is no surprise to me coming from Wendy Williams. I mean, what happened to her when she was dressed about the Statue of Liberty and she fainted on live television to, her being on The Masked Singer. There's nothing, there's always something to expect from Wendy Williams. I do feel bad for her that all of this is happening, but at the same time, I feel like she has gotten her fair share of bad news in the media. So hopefully, it all works out and that she's able to, be healthier again and get back on the show and get her money back because I know a lot of people do like the show.
Mm-hmm. I want to echo that statement that I hope says she is getting more healthy. Unfortunately, the only instances I've seen Wendy Williams is on YouTube and with the compilations of her losing it. And it's unfortunate because I feel like she could be a lot more than just the YouTube compilations that I've seen her on, and I feel like I need to see it a little bit more. So what do you think, Julia?
Yeah, for sure. Wendy's definitely a character, but I think she deserves a good time off, a break from her show, and has to be able to work things out. So yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you so much, Julia. We'll be right back after this commercial break. With Coda's historic Best Picture win last night, let's see what hashtagger Will Tier thought of the film last year when it was released.
Hosting has been so much fun, but I have to say that this is the part I've been most excited for. Luca is going to be bringing us our game for tonight, so let's see what he has for us.
Hey hashtag, I'm Luca and I'll be your game show host for today. I'll be giving you 2 shows and you have to guess which one has more seasons. Sounds easy enough? All right, let's get started. All right, Seinfeld or Frasier, which one had more seasons?
I've seen my fair share of Seinfeld episodes, never seen Frasier before. Wow. Ben, what do you think? Have you seen either of them?
I personally think that it's Seinfeld because I've seen Frasier, but like Seinfeld feels more out there. I've seen more of Seinfeld than I have of Frasier, so in my completely unbiased opinion, I think that it's Seinfeld because
I think I'm going to go with that as well, just because I'm not really educated about the other show, and I feel like there's so many episodes of Seinfeld, I can watch it for the rest of my entire life, and there'd still be more episodes.
So we're locking in Seinfeld?
Yeah.
All right, we're locking in Seinfeld.
Well, as big as a Seinfeld fan I am, it is Frasier. Frasier has a few more seasons than Seinfeld. Next up, the animated show, Simpsons or Family Guy, two of my favorite shows.
That's a tough one because I know that The Simpsons have been around since the 90s because of the comic that they originated from, but I also know that Family Guy is pretty up there in age. I'm going to vote with what my mom would vote with and vote Simpsons because she loves that show. I've watched it since I was probably at least 13 years old, so I'm going with Simpsons.
I think I might have to go with Family Guy. I don't know. There's just so many episodes of Family Guy, and I feel like I've seen every time I watch The Simpsons. I don't know which episode it is because they all remind me of the same one. Maybe I'm just not a real fan, but I guess we're gonna go split ways because I think I'm gonna say Family Guy for this one.
Okay, all right. So it's a split.
Well, The Simpsons is the longest-running animated TV show, so Ben, that goes to you.
Let's go.
Wow, I'm so
My
good
mom
at this
taught me
game.
well.
Yeah, The Simpsons have been going on for quite a while. Back to some sitcoms. I'm sorry, not sitcoms. Star Trek or Doctor Who? Two sci-fis. I like them both. I like Star Trek the most, though. That's my personal favorite.
I'm going to have to go with Doctor Who on this one because I know that in 2012, I believe it had its 50th anniversary, and it had multiple series and then had a break and then started again. So I feel like that has to have the most seasons around of it because there's been 13 Doctors with a 14th one coming up. So Doctor Who has to be my long shot.
I think I'm gonna agree with you on that. I'm 0 for 0 right now, and I'm feeling good about your answer. So we're gonna go with Doctor Who.
I'm glad you said Doctor Who because it is Doctor Who.
Yes.
Good choice on that.
I'm 2 for 1. So
The last one we have for today, How I Met Your Mother, or Friends.
Good question.
My sister loves Friends, and I don't know how many seasons it has. This is going to be terrible for me.
I want to say that Friends has 13 seasons, but I might be wrong. And if I am wrong, I'm really sorry to all the Friends fans out there. I definitely have disappointed you.
I also feel like How I Met Your Mother had only a certain amount of seasons, so I'm going to go with Friends as well.
Yeah, let's go.
Lock in Friends.
Well, Ben, you are doing fantastic because it is Friends.
Hey!
All right, well, thank you. I've had a great time here, and let's bring it back to the desk.
Thank you very much, Luca. Now it's time for some good news. A company in Denmark created a children's book to help make Ukrainian refugees feel more at home in the most difficult time in their life. The book is called Welcome to Denmark, and it highlights the culture of this new country along with showing similarities in the cultures. Over 20,000 copies were distributed within 72 hours of it being announced. It also serves as a mini phrase booklet so those who do not speak Dutch can make friends easier and also help understand the many new things around them. The illustrations also help to highlight warm welcome to those looking to escape, providing them with comfort and a place to stay.
A London lawyer, Victoria Evans, has a brand new record for being the fastest ever female solo row cross at the Atlantic. The finish line, Evans said, quote, "Taking on this epic challenge was about driving positive change, inspiring others, and using the achievement as the platform to progress the narrative about women in sports," end quote.
That's all that we have for this week on #that.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts and download the Q30 app on the App Store to stay up to date.
I'm Ben Darling.
And I'm Jamie Manley. From the producers, talent, everyone working hard behind the scenes, thank you for watching. We will see you again next week.